Oh, Mike, we've been really having a hard time finding some new podcasts, huh?
Well, for this week, yes.
Well, what are you going to do?
Jeremy, hand me the dart.
We're doing the dart?
We're doing the dart.
I love the darts.
We're doing the dart.
All right.
We're going to go to one of our dartboards.
Which one?
7.
Dartboard 7?
Yes.
We haven't pulled that one out yet.
Nope, we have not.
All right, here you go.
All right, so this one looks like the shows on this dartboard are no offense, take no offense, no offense but, yes offense, the offensive, rule of 3 offense, that's offensive, and some offense taken.
I see there's a running theme here.
Yes, I categorize them in my what little free time I have.
Are you sure it's not OCD?
It's not. It would be impossible for me to have OCD because if you walked into where I live, you would say, this man definitely doesn't have OCD.
Why is the fish tank on top of the refrigerator?
Why does the fish tank have a quarter amount of water in it?
And no fish.
There's fish in there.
Oh, no, Mike.
They're very sad.
Oh, no.
Hand me the dart.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Think hard, man.
All right.
Aim true.
All right. I'm thinking... I don't know which one I want. I'm just going to throw it. Some offense taken. Some offense taken.
Some offense taken.
Not all.
Would you be
some.
somewhat offended if I Robin Hood your dart right now with this other dart?
I would be somewhat offended,
All
yes.
right, I'm aiming for it, dude. I'm going to Robin Hood your fucking dart. Yeah!
Wow.
I split that dart right in half.
You did. It's so powerful.
Music.
Start talking about whatever they want. They're looking for some skill and treasure to hunt. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. They like to get crazy, talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast.
Welcome to Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
A lot of shady shit been going on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially with whatever you're about to say.
In the whole world.
The world, yes.
Lots of fucked up shit, Mike.
I agree. Some things that people have opinions about, which would be very offensive to other people, we're going to discuss today.
So these people, they take some offense?
Some offense, right. So it's not full-blown offense. It's some, partial.
Let's get some backstory on this
partial
podcast.
offense. Is there a partial offense podcast?
Isn't partially offense still somewhat offended?
Yes, of course.
So these guys, they basically just discuss things that are going on that are controversial?
Yeah, though they're not worried about the status quo, Jeremy. They have they're opinionated individuals, and they're ready to speak their mind, no filter.
Now, are they taking hard stances or are they just being controversial?
Let's say both.
Okay.
I don't know.
I feel a lot more free if I can just say whatever I want, and
Well,
it doesn't mean that it reflects my actual views.
Right, exactly. We're here for content and humor, so we will say things to make people laugh while being somewhat offensive on this week's episode. Is this different than any other of our episodes?
Put all the fags on a boat. Is that too far?
Like a fun boat? Like a fun cruise?
The gay casino.
Afternoon? I was only somewhat offended by that. I wasn't all the way offended because it's a fun boat.
They take all the water out of the pool and they fill it up with poppers.
With poppers?
Yeah.
What's a popper?
It's the...
What?
It's
What is poppers, precious?
It's a amyl...
What is poppers?
It's a amyl nitrate.
Oh.
Nitrite.
Is that like MSG?
Nitrate.
Is that like monosodium glutamate?
You take it and it's like asphyxiation. You've never tried poppers?
No, of course not.
My gay friends had poppers.
Which of your gay friends?
My gayest of friends.
Your gayest friend. So there's a spectrum of gayness.
My gayest of friends. But no, it's a little bottle like yay big,
Okay.
and you open it up and you breathe it in through your nose,
Yeah.
and it takes all your breath away.
Oh, I thought you say blood. And takes all your blood out.
And then you die. It's a gay drug.
It takes your breath away?
Yeah, it take my breath away. It's like asphyxiation. So when you're coming or you're about to orgasm.
So without putting something over your neck.
Yeah. It's like
there's
when you're
a
about
drug
to,
version.
when you're about to blast, when you're about to go,
Oh, another gay term.
you go and you snort it and you go, and you can't breathe, but you're having the orgasm. That's why girls like being choked during sex.
Oh, is that why? Mm-hmm. Oh,
You just thought they liked
I just thought they liked
being attacked.
Yeah, people being mean to them.
you just thought,
It's like, if you want me to be mean to you, I guess. You seem to enjoy it.
did you Bernie Sanders, you think it's just a rape fantasy? Remember when he said that all women dream of rape?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
I don't remember it. I remember people talking about it, so I actually don't know if it's
He
true.
wrote a whole like thesis on it or something.
Oh, it's in a book.
Yeah, he wrote a book about it.
Bernie Sanders' sex book.
Women love, yeah, it's a National Socialist outlook.
So
on
I
sex.
printed a book, okay? I wrote a book for everybody to read and understand how people feel when they're having sex.
Every woman deserves free health care and rape.
And being choked out.
Where are you looking up?
Bernie Sanders rape.
Oh no, deep fakes. Oh no.
Oh, so it was a 1972 essay that man and woman. So he wrote an essay in a newspaper.
Oh,
Dumbass.
interesting.
He wrote, among other things, that a woman fantasizes being raped by 3 men simultaneously. Not one, not 2, but 3 men. Many men, one of us.
The power of one. The power of 2.
Michael Briggs Sanders, newly minted campaign spokesman, said the article was a dumb attempt at dark satire in an alternative publication that in no way reflects his views or record on women. Well, it's like what we're doing today, Jeremy.
He did it for content
He did it for content like me and you.
in the 70s in a newspaper column.
Early 1970s. So I don't even know what he was doing then.
Drugs.
It's Quaaludes.
He said he was marching for freedom, for civil rights.
So, Jeremy, we had a couple other conversations outside before the
Isn't
show.
it weird to you that a Democrat says they were marching for civil rights for black people back in the 60s and 70s, but it was the Democratic Party that resegregated everybody? Did you think it's weird that the Democrats who created the KKK, those politicians now are like, I used to march for civil rights?
I don't think Democrats invented the KKK. I don't
It
think
was established by the Democrats.
I don't. Are you saying it was established by people who identified as Democrats?
No, not like trannies. Like they were Democrats.
Right. So people who just voted for a Democratic president and they. So is that what you're saying?
You want to look it up? I think it's weird that the people who voted to segregate everybody said that they were marching to desegregate everybody. Mm-hmm. I think that's strange.
You know, it's like when you rebel against your parents, right? So your parents want to do one thing, and then you do the other thing to rebel against them.
Usually there's a generational gap between a parent and a child.
Yes.
Not the same guy who voted to say, okay, sure.
Oh, it's the same people.
It all happened in the same time span. You wanted to get offensive.
I'm trying.
You have a really hard time being offensive.
I'm doing it. I will offend someone.
Yeah, I like it. I like when both sides don't like a person, then I start liking that person that both of them don't like.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me. When I see all the established people on the left
like Elon
and
Musk.
on the right, yeah, when they're like, fuck him, I'm like, that guy's probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, all those people who've been pushing war and taxes don't like this guy on both sides.
Right.
The people who like war on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Democrats and Republicans both agreed in the majority to go into Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Like there's no difference between those people. They both wanted it.
Yeah.
Right now, Republicans and Democrats are like, save Israel. Right? So it's both sides want the same thing. When those same people who always agree on everything don't like somebody, I go, I got to keep an eye on that guy.
I was subscribed to all of Osama bin Laden's Twitter accounts and his Facebook page. I was like, wow, these guys don't really like this guy. I'm gonna see what he's up to.
He might be a pretty cool guy. I don't know.
Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
Is that what you're saying?
I guess, yeah. Yep. Osama bin Laden was right. Free Palestine.
This episode no way, in any way, shape, or form reflects the thoughts and opinions of Michael and Jeremy.
Mike called me up half an hour before he got to the studio and was like, we're being offensive today.
Yep. Somewhat offensive.
Yeah, but we do everything better, stronger, faster, and
No
hornier.
hornier. That's
Let's
right.
talk about the sex industry, Mike.
Well, I did want to bring up, like I was trying to get to before we were having a conversation outside about like Disney's new media that they're putting out and other things in the media that are kind of traveling along the same trajectory. And I liked your opinion on it. I thought it was very funny.
Opinion on how they're...
You told me you were watching a new show.
Oh, yeah, the Acolyte.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
The Space Witch Lesbians.
Space Witch Lesbian.
Have you seen it?
I've not seen it.
Well, I wanted to watch it. I kind of stay away from the newer Star Wars because I already wasn't the biggest Star Wars fan
Right.
to begin with.
Yeah.
I went and saw the prequels in theaters with my family, and I thought those were okay at the time. And then like real Star Wars fans were like, "That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Those prequels are gay." And then now
They're all accepted.
yeah, now they're like, that wasn't so bad compared to what's happening now, which I try to put into perspective, right? So everyone says that these new shows suck. Are they going to say that in 20 years?
Right.
Or are they going to be like, actually, you know, So I wanted to watch The Acolyte because what I was hearing about it was they were using a lot of the expanded universe. Univoice. My inner Jew came out. Yeah. I thought, okay, these are people, if they're using the expanded universe, then fans are going to love this. So I started it, and it just started with a coven of like space lesbians.
Uh-huh.
And then they renamed the Force into something else, and I was like...
Yeah, that I didn't understand.
Well, so the Force was a mysterious thing that nobody understood. Yeah, so they were trying to teach you about the Force, which it's a thread.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means.
I don't know.
This is Greek mythology, like with the fates, like everything's a thread connected. I don't know. But so they were teaching that, you know, it's not the Force. Some people abuse the thread to, you know, have powers, and that's not what it's for. Then they proceeded to teach them how to use Force push.
Using the thread?
Using the thread.
How did that look like?
Now, when a Jedi in the past has done a Force push, they just do it.
Yeah,
Right? They just go, and they push someone far away.
Yeah.
These people, they go, the power of one, and they like move their hands forward and
Using
push
the
one.
thread, and
using
then they
the
do
thread.
And they do
the
a Force
space lesbian thread, the non-binary thread that ties all binary but it's a spectrum.
Okay.
So they push one person, then they go the power of two, and they show you can force push, or you can throw two people, and then they go the power of many, and like all the space lesbians are like many, and then they force push a group. It's been very difficult to watch.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't know because I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. It might be the greatest Star Wars show ever made, but I highly doubt it.
Well, I mean, they're trying to rebrand the Force, which is weird.
The Force is female.
I'm sorry? They've gendered the Force?
That's Kathleen Kennedy.
Uh-huh.
She runs the Lucasfilm division.
Right?
The Force is female. You haven't heard this?
The Force is female?
Mike, you haven't heard this?
I mean, it also wasn't man. It's just the fucking Force.
No.
It's just the fucking Force.
No, the Force is female, Mike.
No! I'm offended somewhat. I'm somewhat offended right now.
Here are the people who run Star Wars.
The Force is they're all wearing shirts that say the Force is female.
Yes.
But wait, is that just a slogan?
See the one in the middle?
Yeah.
She's the one who used to get Steven Spielberg and George Lucas coffee in Indiana Jones.
And then there's a child in there.
Yeah.
I don't know who the child is. But anyway, that's a brand, though. Surely they don't believe that. Surely they don't believe that the Force is female.
I started looking into it, and this is a new show. They said it's a show by women for women.
What is this Acolyte show?
Yeah. It's a show for women by women.
That's a whole that's half of the world that they're not making a show for.
Well, one could argue
In a famous IP, right, world that is for everyone. All inclusive.
it always has been all inclusive, but let's be honest. I think if we kind of think back on it, who are the people obsessed with Star Wars? Is it
Sad nerds.
Is it a large demographic of women
Yes.
that have bought the? I mean,
A lot of ladies like Star Wars.
From the beginning of Star Wars,
Once a long time ago.
from a long time ago in our galaxy, relatively speaking, not so long ago in the galaxy, who was buying the models and the toys and going to the conventions and wearing the T-shirts through the 70s and the 80s and the 90s? There's a lot of women. How would you say that it's equal? What's the percentage of men to women do you think that are Star Wars fans?
Like from its inception?
From the beginning, the hardcore, the people who love Star Wars with their entire being. I would say about 95-5.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
I'd 60-40.
60-40.
60-40.
60-40.
60-40. Oh, wait, no, you can't have that anymore, Jeremy. It's 60, 30, 10, 5, 5.
Are you doing the spectrum thing? What about the fags that wear blue? They're a demographic.
Police officers? Oh, I could be offensive, see? Oh, God.
You really think 40% of the Star Wars fan base is
ladies?
female?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, hats off to you, I guess. But usually I see a bunch of fat dudes walking around with Star Wars shirts on.
Oh, yeah. Ladies don't wear
I-
Star Wars shirts. They're classier than that, but they love some Star Wars.
And when I went to Galaxy's Edge at the park,
Yeah.
it was like the opposite of a shopping mall. Mm-hmm. You know, usually the moms and the sisters and daughters are all looking at, and then there's a bunch of dudes just sitting around
Yeah.
like, fuck, when do we get the fuck out of here?
Right.
It was the opposite of that. Mm-hmm. It was a bunch of wives and daughters just sitting there waiting for boys to take pictures with.
Well, they were
Star
doing the
Wars
thing.
stuff.
They brought their grandma. The grandma can't walk around too well, so the grandma sits on a bench. But they all can't go into the Star Wars, otherwise grandma will get abducted. So all the ladies go in first because they're gentlemen, ladies first. And then the ladies go in, have their fun, come out, sit with grandma, and then the guys get to go in. So you just happen to see a large mass of people. It was the guys' turn from watching grandma.
Yeah, bitches don't like Star Wars. There are a handful of ladies out there who like Star Wars, I would argue.
All right. And I will rescind my original ratio, and I will land at 70-30. Final offer.
You know who I'll give you 60-40? Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Okay.
I'd give you more women are into Doctor Who than Star Wars.
You think so?
I think in that in that fan base,
Yeah.
I think it's more equal than in Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
And then I think Star Trek is probably even more man heavy.
I don't know. My mom loves Star Trek.
Well, your mom's a bit half of a dude, so
No, she's not. She's not half of a dude.
it's pretty close.
Not anywhere close.
Pretty close.
No.
She's a cop.
No, she's not.
She's a fucking cop.
No,
dude.
she's not.
She's a fucking cop. Dude.
She's a probation officer. So Doctor Who, we were also talking about that outside. And I haven't seen any of the new season. I haven't.
Why?
Because
I thought you loved it.
I don't get to watch things very often, and when I do, I have to binge it very quickly and have a dedicated. I'll go into what I have recently binged and go into why I was frustrated with that. Unless you want me to go first.
Go.
Oh, okay. So I binged Silicon Valley. Right, I got access to HBO. And so I was like, oh, Silicon Valley. I don't think I finished that show. That was a funny ass show. It's got TJ Miller, Thomas Middleditch, Kumail Nanjiani, and it was a funny ass show. And I was like, I don't remember how it ends. I don't think I actually got to finish it. So I binged the fuck out of it for like 4 days, binged the whole 6 seasons. And when I got to the end, Jeremy, I realized I had seen the entire series, and I was reliving the
Disappointment.
disappointing, bottomless pit that was the ending of this show.
Yeah, it really didn't go anywhere, did it?
It literally didn't go anywhere.
A lot of drama for a little payout.
It was very frustrating because I wanted to, everyone wanted the ending. They all be billionaires. They were working their butts off. I mean, they technically were for a second, and then they lose it all. And then one of them becomes a fucking professor, and then the other two start. But you know what? I'm spoiling Silicon Valley. You can get offended at me because of it. But I remember just the bottomless pit it left me in when I had watched it before. And I know that the show went downhill when TJ Miller left, and he left with 2 seasons left to go. So seasons 5 and 6, TJ Miller's not. He was the best fucking part of the show.
Right, he left to go be famous.
Yeah, well, he left to go do comedy, and then it was a mutual. That's I read the article after I was like, why did he leave? Because I was expecting him to come back. And he never does. And so they said it was a mutual separation. I guess they hated him and he wanted to go do comedy. So they just kind of split. And then the show fucking sucked balls after that.
Right.
Sucked ass.
They took all the comedy backbone out of it.
Also, I think the show had the first nail in the coffin is the actor who played Peter Gregory. Yeah, that was the character that he played in the show. The actor passed away. And so they killed him off in the show as well. And then they brought in a lady, which I have no problem with them bringing in a lady to replace that role. But the problem is they tried to make her an exact copy
of him.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the way that he talks, the way that he thinks, and all these things. And I understand that there was that niche. No one was planning on Peter Gregory or the actor to pass. And so they needed that type of role. But once you lose it, man, it's gone. Like, fucking pivot, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they didn't fucking do it.
Well, because you get very little creatives, I think. I think creativity has gone down pretty far. Everything's got to kind of be a weird mystery now, even if the mystery is not that interesting.
It's like no one wants you to know what you're watching while you're watching it until the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a device that allows people to change the show as it's happening.
Yeah.
They can go, all right, well, let's see the fan base like this in the last episode. They didn't like this. The statistics say this. Let's pivot. Pivot by change. So they don't have a central story is what it seems like. They just kind of keep throwing mystery. Oh, here's a mystery. Oh, we'll solve that one real quick because we want to move on to this mystery. There's no build anymore. There's no.
Yeah.
And everything doesn't have to be mysterious.
You know who knew how the show was going to end after 9 seasons at the beginning of season 1, Jeremy? You know who had that? How I Met Your Mother. They had
did
that
they had it from beginning to end?
Yep.
Yeah, that shit blows. Fucking garbage.
I'm somewhat offended, Jeremy. How dare you?
Let's talk about it. Yeah, that fucking show blows too.
No, it doesn't.
How I Met Your Mother?
No, it doesn't.
The fucking plot holes. The characters blow.
I think they're great.
Everyone's hateable, especially Lily. What about the pineapple, Mike?
No one knows, Jeremy.
Yeah, that all kind of fell the fuck apart, huh?
No, the whole point was to not know about it. It was a mystery.
What about St. Patrick's Day 2008?
Is that what you were looking up on your phone while I was gone?
What about it? Tell me about it.
Looking for ammo?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Was that just a mystery too?
What, with the umbrella?
Figure it out, Mike.
Well, it was her umbrella.
Was it?
Yes. It was her umbrella.
It was one of the biggest plot. What about the mother's illness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what was it?
No, what about it all fell apart?
That's Jeremy, that's life.
You should rewatch it.
It's life.
You should rewatch it, Mike.
The whole point was that she died.
You know what? I actually was just reading something about How I Met Your Mother. Did you know that the humor in How I Met Your Mother is outdated, offensive, racially insensitive, homophobic, and misogynistic?
That's what makes shows great, Jeremy.
Did you know that?
That's how you know it's a good show.
Did you know that when you were watching it?
Like Friends.
God, it's also a terrible show.
What about Seinfeld?
I've never watched it.
Me either. I've seen episodes here and there, but I've never watched the show.
Never watched it. I know people who are obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like even to this day, they're like best show ever. In my opinion, the greatest show that ever was made is The Sopranos.
Oh, so. You know what a show thrives on besides South Park, which I think is the most famous show that is all designed about slightly offending people, is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Great show.
Great show.
Great show.
Larry David. He's the writer for Seinfeld.
Yeah. Isn't Seinfeld character is just Larry David? Seinfeld is just Larry David.
Yeah, you
The
think
character
so?
in in Seinfeld is just.
I don't think Larry David was a stand-up comic.
He did it. Yes.
Was
You want to see some Larry David stand up?
Larry David a stand-up?
Yeah.
Wait, I'll get it on. I'll get it on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it on the screen.
Pull it, Bing.
Yep. I'm on it.
You know that's how I know you watch too much porn.
I don't use my computer for porn, Jeremy.
No, but you use Bing for porn.
I don't use Bing for porn.
I see it. It's written all over your face.
I don't know what I use.
You don't? Wait, what? You just Google big tits.
I just look at the pictures that it
You
generates.
just pull up.
I don't click on anything.
You go Google video search big tits blacked.
No, that's you, Jeremy. Emma Watson nude.
I don't like looking at black dicks in porn. What about you,
They're
Mike?
very scary. They're very scary.
I wasn't gonna go there. I like to picture it being my dick, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
It's a veiny black one. I'm like, yeah, that's like it. I'm more concerned that there's something wrong with my guy in the porn.
Well, this is him being old still 15 years ago.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's on the mic doing stand-up.
Larry
I
David.
think I'm going to do very well tonight. I really do.
He's gonna do very well in the future.
He is Jerry Seinfeld.
Well,
Well,
it was a bad start.
See,
Really stupid start. I don't know why I did that.
they have the same humor.
Jeremy, are we cracking that Larry David is Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
Are we the first people to ever put this together, Jeremy?
Yes, we are, Mike.
We're trailblazers, Jeremy.
Hey, nobody knows that Seinfeld's based off of Larry David.
Oh my God, Jeremy, this is breaking news. Jeremy, the juxtaposition, it's like we're cracking the code.
Well, if you watch Curb, it's pretty much Seinfeld, just not as a sitcom. It's just a different style of show, right?
I think that the humor is incredibly different.
It's all about miscommunication and misunderstandings.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
The soup Nazi.
Sure.
It's Larry David.
I've heard about the Soup Nazi. You've never seen the episode.
No soup for you, Jeremy.
I know there's people out there that are like, how could you have never seen Seinfeld? It's the best. But it's not one that I got into growing up.
You heard the soup Nazi was based on a real Nazi.
The America pardoned him because he was a soup genius. He made the best soup in Germany.
He made the Adam soup.
He made the soup for Oppenheimer and his gang. He's the one who
missing
kept
piece.
the cook. No, you can buy that soup though. I've seen it. It's the soup
soup
from
Nazi
that
soup?
episode. Yeah, and it's got like whatever he said in the episode
No
is on
soup
the.
for you.
Oh yeah, it's on the bottom. Well, like he says more than that.
Hey, no soup for me.
Yeah, right. They forgot the hey comma and the exclamation point. But you can buy that soup. Zabel's had it.
Oh, really? How's he doing?
I don't know, but he loves Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Call him up.
I haven't talked to him since high school.
You really lost touch with all your old friends, huh?
No, I have the ones that I like.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen them.
Well, yeah, they live other places.
Like you have no friends.
I have tons of friends. I talk to them every couple of years.
Some offense.
I'll call them.
Say fucked up shit to each other. Oh, we don't have to do that.
I don't have any mean things to say about you, Jeremy. I don't know how you would have any ammo either. I don't see how that's possible. What was it that you were telling me about Nancy Pelosi?
Oh, the insider trading?
Well, that you were saying that there's some video or some information out there that she just didn't do anything about the riots.
Oh, it was. It came out that the January 6th thing.
Yeah.
Trump signed a thing to have National Guard ready because he had intel there might be violence going on at the Capitol, and so the president can't just issue the National Guard to go. He can't just go 10,000 troops go to the Capitol right now because that's not how our government works. The president doesn't have the power. Then he could just send the military wherever he wants, whenever he wants to.
Like thought that is how it works.
No, we have checks and balances. The president, it can't just be like fuck Germany, bomb them.
Right.
He can't just do that.
I read a very strongly worded documentary.
So he he sent the request, had them ready to go, and the request goes. It went to the Capitol, and it was under Pelosi's authority, whatever her station is. And somewhere down the chain, from what I understand, before it got to Pelosi, one of her people that it goes to before her turned it down. I think they were saying maybe the mayor, I don't know, said it was bad optics to have, because what happens is the National Guard shows up and then they get temporarily sworn in by the Capitol Hill police so that the National Guard become temporary Capitol Hill police to defend the Capitol. They said, no, we don't want a bunch of troops and fences and stuff. It's bad optics. So then the January 6th thing happened. And then all the, Pelosi came out. She's like, Trump incited an insurrection. Remember when he said to go peacefully, have your voices be heard? And then they left. He incited a riot by saying that, and then the Capitol being attacked. But then it's come out that there's a video of her when it happened in a limo or whatever. And she's got it on the phone. And she's like, oh no, this is my responsibility. We didn't take the troops. Like, this is on us. And then they had the troops ready the next day.
Is it possible that she was talking about something else? Like she forgot to pick up the ice cream?
So this information came out directly. There's a I don't know the name of the group doing it or whatever, but it's a committee that is specifically investigating January 6th. And they have pulled this video out as evidence during the case. I don't know if they have a goal, if they're trying to prove. I think they're just getting all the information about what happened out. And that video surfaced.
All of the players.
So now I haven't really heard the news talking about insurrection this, insurrection that. And now the people who have been in jail, they've been in jail since January 6th. Some of those people are now suing and being let go, from what I hear. Really? Because they've been held for something that was falsely advertised as an insurrection.
Kind of was still. I mean, the act of it, the way that it actually happened was very insurrection-esque.
I don't know.
Jumping over walls, barging into offices, shitting on desks.
Did they shit on desks?
Shit on desks.
I must have missed that one.
They shit on desks.
Was that on MSNBC? I must have missed that one.
They shit on desks.
I don't know, because they say, because you can walk around the Capitol whenever you want. You can walk right into that building and walk into any part of that building you want. Yeah. Because it's a public building. They give tours of it all day long.
Well, I'm sure like most...
The doors are always open.
Like the courthouse is a public building. You still have to go through security.
Yeah, but you can walk around the courthouse. You can go in and walk around and do whatever you want.
Yeah, these people didn't line up at the metal detectors.
I know, but so...
and get patted down.
It's weird. They didn't like... set the place on fire.
Oh, I like your balaclava. That's nice.
They didn't.
That's nice.
So it's weird. To me.
It is January. It's cold outside.
It's weird to me. During the Black Lives Matter riots,
You got beautiful eyes.
They set police stations on fire, which are government buildings, and set cop cars on fire, which is government property. But that was just a peaceful protest. But then when a bunch of people run in and knock over a couple chairs, they go insurrection. Because an insurrection is when they overtake a government building. Is part of an insurrection. Yeah. So they walked into police stations and
I guess
set
they
them
didn't
on
occupy it.
Fire. But when all these people ran in and knocked over a bunch of like fucking chairs and stuff as they barged through this building was an insurrection. I have a hard time with that.
Insurrection.
I have a hard time with that. I don't know if it's an insurrection.
And the police thing was an insurrection too.
I don't know. I think just a bunch of people burning stuff down. I don't know if it's an insurrection, Mike. Maybe it was a peaceful protest.
You know what, Jeremy?
Maybe it was peaceful.
It wasn't. It was very violent.
You want to talk about Gaza?
What about it?
I heard there's a lot of cool stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
Has anyone thought about like having a food festival?
Like a hot dog eating contest?
Or like a bluegrass festival. They get a bunch of bands out there to play music and sell hot dogs. What are you doing?
I'm looking at what Gaza makes.
What are their exports?
Yeah.
Gaza's exports? All right.
Yeah, it's agriculture.
Sand?
Strawberries, citrus, dates, olives, flowers, and various vegetables. Manufacturing, which is small-scale industries, include the productions of plastics, construction materials, textiles, furniture, pottery, tiles, copperware, carpets. Tourism, Gaza Disney,
You think Gaza Tourism Board is probably doing pretty good right now.
and utilities, which obviously means oil, probably. Hey everybody, Future Michael here, and I do have some announcement stuff on top of all the normal shit. But our band of the week is It Begins. It Begins is the name of the band, with their song, Don't Run Away. It's obviously a love song. It plays at the end of the episode, so be sure to stay tuned and check it out. We're brought to you by Dungeon Studios, makers of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons modules, as well as many other amazing pieces of content, like 3 other podcasts, for instance, such as Nerd News, where you can get all of your nerd news, you nerd, and the game podcast, everything tabletop, talking about things, talking shit about other stuff, and Fables from the Forgotten, an audio drama, which I do the sound editing and engineering for, and also do a little bit of voice acting, so make sure to support that show and check it out. There's a lot more people involved in that one. Also, if you're listening to this in a relatively soon release time, we are going to be working with John from John Breaks Bad News later on in July. I put out a post on our Facebook page, which if you are not following, you should, because I put out APBs on lots of crazy shit that we do, especially when we're getting involved with something really cool like John Breaks Bad News. So anyone who has someone that they want to deliver bad news to, but they don't want to do it themselves, you can send us an email to UHJYEAH at majizzypod.com, MJSYPOD. And you can give us that person's name and phone number and whatever bad news you want to tell on your behalf, and we'll do it for you on behalf of John. You see how easy it is? So if you're interested in doing that, just shoot us an email. Even if you just want to prank phone call somebody and you don't even have any real bad news. You just want to tell them that they stink real bad and they need to take a shower. You know, it doesn't need to be. You don't have to tell. You don't have to use us to tell somebody that their grandma's dead. But if we'll do it though. if you give us the info, we'll do it. All right, I think that's it. All right, I love you. Bye. Can you think of anybody you would like to call and ask a offensive question to?
Yeah, call your mom.
No. No.
That's pretty fucked up, Mike.
What's fucked up?
You got a mom, you won't even call her? Come on.
Boys
should call their moms.
What am I going to talk to her about?
Boys should call their moms.
What am I going to talk to her about?
Something offensive. Tell her something you didn't like about growing up.
What didn't I like about growing up?
I'm sure you've got a whole list in there somewhere.
Pushed down so deep that I can't even recall it right now.
Pull out all your trauma and load it on your mother.
She got me a clown for my 7th birthday.
Was it a family member dressed as a clown?
No, she hired a clown and they did magic tricks.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I too young to remember?
I don't know.
5? 4?
Remember on Park Ave, we had that brown house, the second story, which is the one room. That was me and Jeff's room.
The scary house.
And remember, behind it was a garage. There was an offset, separate garage.
Yep.
And in there, we had the birthday party where the clown did magic with fire.
The house was terrifying.
Why was it
It
terrifying?
was a scary house.
Was it?
Yep.
Why was it scary?
Because it had a year-round graveyard in it.
She did leave that up all the time.
Yep.
It was weird. She put it up for Halloween and just left it there.
It was just a graveyard with hands and arms coming out and
All the time. She's got a dancing Santa that she leaves up year round, and she just puts like clothes on him and stuff, like he's part of the family.
Yes.
And one time, Brad, my stepdad, gave me half of an Ambien one night, and they were trying to put me to bed, and I was talking to the Santa. I was just apparently just babbling on to this Santa, like having a conversation in gibberish to this Santa.
he's just grabbing his little dinghy.
Nope.
Brad came out, you were on your knees to the Santa.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
His mouth is open. You're on a chair. Your beard hair's tickling my balls, Santa. When did she get that? She's had it forever.
Yeah. She's had it at a few houses.
She dresses it up.
I was in, I think, my junior year of high school. She bought it. I'm 35
She
now.
dresses it up.
Yeah, she puts like a Hawaiian shirt on it. One time I put sunglasses on it and put a cigarette in his mouth, and that was funny.
Does he have a name?
Santa.
She calls him Santa.
Santa.
She dances with him at night while Brad's sleeping. Brad's like, hey, where did Santa go?
Mom got my sloppy Santa seconds.
He goes, where did Santa go? He walks into your mom's room. Santa's in the bed.
Smoking a cigarette. That's right.
Ho, ho, ho.
Is your mom.
There's a whole slew of people out there, Mike. We're talking about
I would love to find one to have a relationship with.
someone who travels all the time.
No, just anyone.
Just anybody.
A female.
Okay. Well, what are your standards?
They're getting lower and lower by the month.
As they should.
They're getting lower and lower by the month. So, desperate, but still.
Heartbeat. Pussy.
I don't think I'm there yet. Like, I don't think that those are the two qualifying factors. Okay, so I'll tell you right now. Like, if I'm looking online at people, if they do not show me what their teeth look like, swipe. Nope, absolutely not. Unless I can see what your teeth look like.
Okay, so teeth are big.
Teeth are huge.
Okay.
Teeth are huge.
So
And
personality.
they don't have
nothing.
to be perfect. Like, I am totally fine with wonky teeth. But, you know, a teeth tells a lot about someone. You can learn a lot about someone by looking at their teeth.
Sure.
Yeah. Like you, Jeremy. You're a prime example.
About me?
Yes.
I've had a broken tooth for over a decade.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that tells a lot about you.
Yeah, I don't go to the fucking dentist very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, some people have really bad genetic teeth, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kaylin's one of them. That's true.
Take that, you harpy. I think I'm doing pretty good for having a broken tooth for so long.
Yeah, because it's not like there's many other ones.
It doesn't hurt.
It was physical trauma.
Yeah.
But I also want to see you get that silver tooth.
I want the, yep.
That's what I want.
Well, gold's up top.
Gold up top. Like the cuticle of the
No,
tooth?
silver up here. And I'm going to get this tooth on the bottom pulled out and have a gold one put there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you have another tooth that you want removed and replaced with
There's
silver.
nothing wrong with it.
Oh. You just want it to be silver.
Yep.
Well, you can just get a cap thing. Yeah. It doesn't make the same clang.
I have it fall off when I polish it? Come on. Have you ever had a cavity?
No.
I had one cavity.
Yeah?
I had one cavity.
Nice.
Ever. And I just had him pull it.
I'm sorry.
I just had him pull the tooth.
It's done.
With my back teeth.
It has failed.
It had a hole in it. I was like, fuck it, pull it out. Like, we can fill the hole. I'm like, just pull it out. It's got a hole in it.
Oh my God.
If one part gets bad, it's going to spread.
They can fix it though. They can dump it full of goo and get rid of all the bad stuff, and then it's fine.
It's not fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not. It spreads. Always. It's like rust in a gutter. It starts rusting over here. You can put rust inhibitor on it, but it's going to keep rusting underneath and spreading. That's what it does. If my tooth was weak and got a hole in it,
Yeah, but Jeremy, you can grind the rust off of that gutter.
no, eventually it eats through, makes it thin, and then the whole tooth is thin, and then you got a thin tooth that breaks.
But they don't leave you with a thin tooth, Jeremy. They pump it full of tooth goo
If you hear
that
this,
hardens up.
if you get a hole in your tooth, pull it. Get rid of it.
Don't do that.
Or you're going to have a mouthful of a bunch of different colored goo and silver and ugh. Look like Jaws from James Bond.
Is it from the shark movies?
Great reference, Jeremy. Topical. You're looking for a lady, Mike. You got to be, with all the stuff you're doing, you have to be making connections with somebody out there with a pussy.
Yeah, I'm texting somebody right now.
Are you?
Yeah,
No,
it's
you're
not
not.
going well.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, give me all the
I start with something solid, right? Hello.
Uh-huh.
She says hello, and then I respond with so.
Wait.
Yeah.
Back up.
Okay.
Who is this person?
This person.
Okay. And this says you matched. Where'd
Yeah.
you match?
On a dating site.
I think it's hilarious. Your dating site photo, 1st of all, is a
Don't-
picture of you taking at our cousin's memorial.
Yeah, I looked really good that day. Looked really good.
We were all there to cry about our murdered cousin.
And we did. Heavily.
But before that, you had someone come out and take your pictures. Did I take that picture? I think I took the pictures.
There's a very good chance you took that picture.
I took those pictures of you.
Yes. No. Jeff and Summer did because she had to send them to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but you were there. You were standing there.
I was flabbergasted that you were taking dating profile pictures at a funeral.
When in Rome.
All of our estranged family is like, what the fuck is Mike doing?
You look so
Smiling and touching a tree. In an old dirty suit.
It's what Alex would have wanted, man.
It's a dirty suit.
It's what? No, it's not. It
You
was.
said it was a dirty suit.
It was dirty. It had cat hair on it.
Smell like mothballs.
All right, do you want me to continue or not?
Okay, so wait, you just rated what?
Hello.
What datings? What is this? What,
This is Facebook dating.
so this what you have a profile
Yes.
and it's your picture.
Uh-huh.
What's your profile say? Let's get to that.
Let me pull it up.
Don't edit anything.
I'm not. Starts with
Let me see it.
starts with
Okay, so it's a picture of Mike holding a Modelo. The suit is nice.
It is a nice suit.
It's not a funeral suit, but it's definitely
There's the suit that I got at Jeff's wedding.
this is a gangster suit. This is a suit you wear doing business in a sub shop. You got the aviators on and you're holding a Modelo. Okay. Why does it say it says Michael 35 man? Why does it say man?
Man.
What goes there? Pronouns?
Yeah, you're supposed to put your pronouns.
You're
so
supposed
I
to
put
put your
man.
pronouns there?
I put man.
Just biological man is what you're doing. Okay. Hi there. What you doing in my waters? What you doing in my waters?
Hi there. What you doing in my waters?
Not fishing.
It's attached to your rod.
It's attached to a rod, mother liquor. I got your back if you got mine.
True statement.
I'm honest, loyal, funny, and a little scatterbrained.
Yes.
I'm down to earth and empathetic, and I am just looking for a nice girl. No more supermodels.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's really helping you out. Looking for a long-term relationship. You lied about your height.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm 5'9".
You absolutely are not.
I'm 5'9".
We're almost the same height.
Jeremy.
Mine says it too, Mike. Mine also says 5'9" on it.
Then we're both 5'9".
That's what the ID says.
Jeremy, I just got measured with the doctors. I'm 5'9". Fucking 5'9".
Sure.
I have bad posture, bitch.
Yeah, it's not true.
It is
Occasionally
true.
what? Oh, smokes. You occasionally smoke. Has kids. A high school diploma. Good thing you put that in there, or else they would have thought you were dumb.
Yeah.
Just get rid of that. You can't take out education. Does it have to be there?
Yeah.
You should lie.
Lie.
Put college.
I went to UCF for
Yeah,
2.5
put
years.
college on there. They don't need to know how long you went. That's crazy. That needs to be changed. 'cause
I'm honest.
You did.
It's on the profile. Honest, loyal.
You did go to college. Does it say college graduate?
Yeah, you have to be like,
You can't pick college. You just college graduate.
it just says like, what college did you graduate from?
Oh, occasionally drink. That's a lie.
It's occasional.
Occasionally every day.
Nope, not every day. Definitely on the weekends.
Every day's a weekend. Oh, you don't believe in Jesus. But you're looking for a nice girl. All right.
I believe in Jesus.
It's agnostic.
He exists.
Agnostic. You want a nice girl?
Jeremy, what does agnostic mean?
It means that you don't really kind of believe in anything, but you can be swayed.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I want a nice girl who can tell me whatever religion believe.
Right. Just tell me what you're doing.
I don't care if you're Muslim, I'll be Muslim.
Whatever you're doing, that sounds good.
I'm agnostic until you tell me what to do. Okay. Alternative and punk music. Pool and billiards. You play pool and billiards a lot?
Oh yeah.
All the time?
Not all the time, but I'm
I'll
decent
do
at
it.
Yeah, I have fun doing it.
Podcasts, drawing and sketching, improv comedy.
Aha!
That's what we do.
attempt to do.
Oh no, Mike.
What?
You're catfishing.
No, I'm not.
Those are two different generations.
It's not.
20s, 30s.
It's not 20s. That's 30s.
20s, 30s.
It does go from 33 to 35.
Separated, divorced. Separated, divorced.
All right. Do you want to hear this conversation or fucking not?
Now, so how does the Facebook dating work? Is it like Tinder, where you just swipe?
Yeah, it's a swipey thing.
It's just a swipey thing.
It's a swipey thing.
So when you swiped on her, it goes you're matched, which means she's already selected you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, she liked me.
And
I
then
looked
you
at her
matched
profile
with her.
and then I matched with her. So she was the instigator. So I started by saying hello. She says to my hello.
Perfect, matching energy.
Yeah, I was like, this is not going great. Already, I'm like, this sucks.
You've already matched. What do you mean?
I said hello, and she says hello, and I'm like, that's garbage.
But the ice is broken because you've already matched.
So anyway, I say, so you dealing with a hangover like me after the 4th? LOL. She responds with, yep, I don't really live the wildlife anymore. And then I say, I know that you and I are bonding over my hangover right now, but I don't usually live the wildlife either.
That is funny.
And then she says, haha, the hangover bond is unbeatable.
She's matching your energy, man.
And I says, if we were
Wait. Slow down.
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling right now?
How do I feel?
What's the course? How much time is going on between these? Is this just rapid fire?
No, not really. A couple hours, sometimes 15 minutes, ebbs and flows.
Okay, so she laughs along and joins your joke of bonding.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You're like, is this still going bad? Or are you like, oh yeah.
Oh, I think that this is a train wreck. I think this is
Okay, so no matter what happens, it's a train wreck.
So
Gotcha.
then she's like, this is unbeatable. And I say, if we were in the same room, I'd kindly ask you to bring me crackers.
Are you afraid that you might not be taking any of this seriously?
And then she says, and I would kindly respond with, your legs broke?
And then
I said, I like that. That was solid. You're welcome, she says. So I say, so what's going on with you? How's life been? And she says, what's the time period you're asking about? I say, from the ages of 22 to 27.
how old is she?
35.
Okay. I want to know what happened in your early 20s. Are you a slut?
She's like, oof, life was rough then. And I say, okay, how about 30 to 35? And she's like, oh, getting better. 35 is super great. I was like, yeah, I agree. It's pretty dope. So what do you like to do for fun? And then she says, oh, I hate having fun. Truly avoid it at all costs. And I was like, okay, so now this is really going bad.
Or she's matching your energy and joking with you.
So I said, you swore off wild times and fun altogether. A true trailblazer. She's like, you really should be proud of me. And then I said, I absolutely am. And then that ended. And then she actually sent me a message today.
Today?
She sent me the first message of the day today.
Okay, so this all happened
Yesterday.
And
then she says, are you living by my example and having a truly mild Saturday? And I say, absolutely not. This sounds amazing, though. I'm trying to research which podcast to steal. And she says, all of them.
We're working on it.
And she says, is this a national treasure situation? I was like, just stole one about furries. I'm sure I'll be assassinated soon. And then she said, we better get married soon so you can testify, so I can't testify against you. And then I said, don't worry, I have a plan.
This is going pretty good. This is before you came over?
Yeah, just texting her back now.
You didn't finish what was being said.
And that's okay.
Well, get her on the phone, Mike.
Get her on the phone?
Get her on the podcast.
What?
Bring her on.
What?
Get her on the podcast. Ah, come on.
She would, if I went to this chick right now and said, hey, do you want to come on my podcast right now? She's going to be like, this guy's a fucking shit nerd. Like, no.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mike. Last time we and you collectively talked to a woman on the phone, she ended up going all the way to your college to bang you.
What are you talking about?
That girl that I was in love with in high school.
That was eons ago.
Yeah, but we have the same chemistry.
Okay. Well, I would lie if I say I'm not invested in this at this point, in how this conversation's going.
You're feeling better about it now?
You're right. Let's fuck it up.
Well, what happened?
Let's
What's the
sabotage
messaging?
it.
What's going on?
Oh, so I was telling her, she's like, are we talking about the same thing? I think I might have missed part of the story. I was like, the furries, Carrie. I pissed off the furries. But they're also pushovers, so if they do try to assassinate me, then I can basically just tell them to fuck off and I think I'll be okay. And she's like, why not steal from a more docile group like the Amish? And then I was like, oh my God, yes.
The Amish don't have podcasts.
They do.
Do they?
They do, yes. And I was like, I mean, it would be ironic that an Amish would use technology to tell the world how they don't like to use technology, but I'm sure it exists. Yeah.
She matched your energy, Mike. She's a fan of the show.
She's not a fan of the show.
She's a fan of the show.
No, she's not.
In secret.
She doesn't know what it is. She doesn't know about the show.
Call her up.
I can't call her.
Get her on
Jeremy.
the air, Mike.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be like, what are you doing right now?
You see if she comes on.
My co-host is demanding you come on our show.
She comes on the show. You're talking about her. You're excited about this conversation. She's got to have something offensive that she can bring to the table. Let her know we're stealing a show, some offense taken, and we're talking about offensive topics.
Let's see what fucking happens, I guess.
We can ask her Schwarzenegger or Stallone.
We could do that. But I honestly doubt that this person has made themselves so available that they
She
would
have
be able
kids?
to just rent. No, she does not.
Quite the diatribe you got there, Mike.
What does that mean?
That.
What's a diatribe?
It's that.
Several texts in a row?
Yep.
What is a diatribe?
That's what it says in Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Controversial thought for all of you out there. Merriam-Webster can go fuck herself.
I'm pretty sure it's a dude. Pretty sure it's two dudes.
That bitch Merriam-Webster in her fucking book.
I always prefer the Britannica
I always got the one that has pictures in it.
dictionary with pictures in it. Banana. This is a banana.
Rape. Oh no! Offense.
I used diatribe wrong.
Oh, so what does that word mean, actually?
Unless you were verbally attacking her in all of those texts, then I used it wrong.
Okay, I wasn't.
You stupid bitch, get on my podcast. You bet you're fat too.
Oh yeah, she's not coming on the podcast.
Yeah. We tried.
We did try. I'm gonna be alone forever,
I
Jimmy.
feel like she was offended by you asking her to be on the podcast.
Yeah, that would have been great. Well, we've been Michael and Jeremy, Steal Your Podcast. Where can people find us, Jeremy?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, that's right.
Anywhere you can listen to a podcast.
We permeate everyone's being, one way or another. Whether they know it or not, our airwaves are moving through your body constantly, and all of the people you know and love.
I mean, YouTube's a good place too.
Okay, yeah, you could do that if you want to switch over.
We on YouTube Music? We should be.
99.1 WDJY, Straight Talk.
WDJY FM.
And you can support the show by going to our Patreon, patreon.com/Majizzypod, MJSYPOD. And you can support the show. You get extra content. We can give you extra stuff. I've gotten better at putting stuff out there. I put out 3 things in like the last week and a half. And I got so much more to do. But go there. There's extra things. Interviews with the hosts of the shows that we steal. Me and Jeremy just shooting the shit. There's one, it's not on there yet, but me and Jeremy just called random businesses and asked them Schwarzenegger or Stallone. So that'll be on there. Also, Mike's Drunk Adventure, that's still on there. If there's no other reason for you to go to subscribe to our Patreon, listen to me create a one-shot D&D game where I wrote the entire thing hammered, and I didn't even know what I wrote. I never looked at it with sober eyes, and then on my birthday, everyone got drunk, and then including me, and then we then played Michael's Drunk Adventure. So as I was DMing, I had no idea what was there. I was just reading what my drunk past self had concocted.
All your childhood traumas in it.
There's
You come across the big evil stepdad.
I think I made the guy at the end Trump. He became the new mayor of the town.
Makes sense.
Anyway, and you can also gain access to those episodes off of Spotify at our second channel, Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast Supreme. And you can link your Patreon page. So then you can, if you like to use Spotify, you can get everything all in one spot. and all of our wonderful extra content. And we have an email address. It's UHJYEAH at majizzypod.com. And what I want you to do, guys, is start sending us podcasts that you want to hear. Do you want to hear an ASMR podcast? Do you want us to steal a podcast about Amish people? If you want to hear a specific type of podcast, reach out. I will attempt to make that happen.
Can we get an Amish person on here on like Discord or something?
If that's what the people want, Jeremy, I will sure as hell do my damnedest.
Are we going to just take our boom mic to the nearest Amish community?
No, they have phones. They can use telephones.
Just
Jeremy.
have them call into the show.
They're all landlines.
Like, hey, you want to be on the show, Amish person? They're like, oh, I totally would. I have a circumcision party to go to. Or else I'd totally talk to you about being Amish.
We're going to raise a barn and chop our dick.
Do Amish people circumcise?
We like to do it all at the same time because the tools are already out.
Build the barn, cut the dick.
That's the song they sing. That's the chant they do.
Slice, slice, slam, slam.
And yeah, I've also updated our playlist. I haven't mentioned it in a while, but we have Majizzy playlist on Spotify, which we featured the bands all in one spot. All the bands of the week that we've had are all featured on this playlist, Majizzy playlist. You can just save that, and you have a whole new list of new exciting music to listen to, and during your daily commutes.
There's some good stuff on there.
There's some really good stuff on there.
I listen to it when I'm out of town.
So, we buried a treasure. Just email me. I'll tell you where it is. Just send me an email saying, treasure, tell me where the treasure is. And
Some homeless guy with a bunch of silver and diamonds and
tell
a
you where it is.
dildo in his ass.
I'll give you the coordinates, and you go find the treasure. I won't do that. I will give you an extra clue, though. That's right.
I think that we should rebury the treasure.
Just dig it up and redo it again.
We should save this till there's more people searching for treasure.
Jeremy wants to take the legendary Thought Lost to Time Blackbeard's dildo and make a mold of it and sell the molds.
Give it to our top fans.
I'm really, Jeremy, I kind of want to do that now. I want to go dig
Make
up
a
the
cast
treasure
of it?
and make a cast of it. I should have done that before.
Yeah.
And then everyone could buy dildos off at the Majizzy shop.
They're not dildos, they're pieces of art.
That's right. That's right. They're labeled differently for tax purposes, but yes, they're pieces of artwork.
What if we search out sponsors, like I was saying, like the Auto Blow
Oh yeah,
or Fleshlight,
we'll probably get discounts.
and then we find a way for them to sponsor like Blackbeard Dildo.
Oh yeah, they can take our mold and then sell it, and then people can fuck themselves with it. With our
With the thought lost to time.
that somebody worked really hard on.
And you can put a whole
Hard on, get it?
on the packaging. You could write a whole thing about the thought lost to time, give it a whole history,
Right.
and then have it scanned to our podcast.
Right.
So they can fuck themselves while they listen to our podcast.
If you become a premium member, you gain access to a discount.
We're talking about dicks.
I do famously tell people when they ask me what I do, is like I make dick jokes into a microphone.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm sad.
We have a phone number.
We do have a phone number. What is that phone number, Jamie?
It ends in 0660.
903-287-0660.
That's it.
You used to be able to just say it. You've purged that
'cause no one
memory
calls
from your
it.
brain. That is true. We don't have any voicemails or text messages.
No one calls it. That's why.
Except for Cynthia. Cynthia's the only one who texts the show regularly. Be like Cynthia. All right, Jeremy, I love you.
I love you too. Peace.
Bye.
Party in the town, that's the way we're living. Same old city where the night keeps on giving. Take the time to let it wash away.
guess
Well-
just Jeremy take the whiteboard, the dry erase marker, and erase that podcast from the dartboard. I guess that's all we got to do.
Why would it be dry erase marker on a dartboard?
Well, it's dry. That's how we labeled all of the spots.
All right. I'll erase it from the dry erase fucking dartboard, I guess.
Thank you. That's all I asked you to do.
It's theater of the mind, people.
Jeremy, what's that dartboard? What's the theme on that dartboard?
Oh, that was from last month. That was June.
Oh,
It's
was
the
it?
Pride Month one.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Yeah.
It's got Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Mike. This is the dartboard of people who vehicular manslaughtered people.
Oh no. Oh no. Chevy Chase is on that.
I thought it was Caitlyn. It was Bruce. So much offense taken.
Some. Not all. Think
We
it was-
sure do have a banger for next week, though.
Oh yeah. That one's gonna be complicated and weird. Yeah, the ABCD bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants money to help us with our social media?
Yeah. Anyone want to help? We have dartboards. That's where we're at. We need help. If anyone wants to help with social media, there'll be monetization. We'll pay you with whatever money you bring in from helping us.
Whatever money you make us, we'll give you a part of it.
Yes, a part of it. That's right.
Whatever.
Testing. Testing your mom. Oh, good one, Michael.